Our last topic is Aáyan Ògbifọ. Aáyan Ògbifọ means what? Translation. In ṣíṣe ìtumọ̀ èdè kan sí òmíràn, when you are translating one language to another. Ẹni tí ó ń túmọ̀ èdè kan sí òmíràn, òun náà ń pè ní Ògbifọ. The translator is called Ògbifọ in Yorùbá. Now, irú ẹni bẹ́ẹ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ gbọ́ èdè méjèèjì. You must be very versed in the two languages that you are translating. Alright? Àwọn ohun tó yẹ ká mọ̀ nípa Ògbifọ ṣíṣe, these are what you must know about translation. Number one, òye ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà nínú gbólóhùn òun la máa ń túmọ̀, kì í ṣe ẹyọ ọ̀rọ̀. It is the thought behind a sentence that you translate. You don't translate word for word or word by word. Okay? You read that sentence, bring out the thought in it, and use the knowledge of that language to translate it. Number two, a ò gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe àfikún tàbí àyọkúrò sí òye ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà nínú gbólóhùn kí ìtumọ̀ rẹ̀ má bàa ṣe kíni, kó má bàa yàtọ̀. You must not add or remove from the thought behind a sentence so that you don't change the meaning. Alright? Three, tí a bá kan òwe tàbí àkànlò èdè nínú èdè tí à ń túmọ̀, a ó fi ti èdè Yorùbá rọ́pò rẹ̀. For example, if you are translating from English to Yoruba and you don't come across any proverb, that is òwe, or àkànlò èdè, idiomatic expression, alright, you replace that with the Yoruba, because we have proverbs, we have idiomatic expressions in Yoruba, so we have to pick any equivalent one in Yoruba to replace that of English. Next, a kì í sábà túmọ̀ orúkọ ènìyàn tàbí orúkọ ìlú. When you are translating, you don't usually translate names of towns and personal names, because if you try to do that, you may change the meaning of that word. So most times when you come across the name of a town or the name of a person in translation, you leave it like that. Lastly, àmì ohùn àti ìṣọwọ́kọ̀wé tó dára ó ṣe pàtàkì. Now, use of tone mark and what? Good handwriting is very key in translation in Yoruba, because Yoruba is a tonal language. You have to tone mark your translation for better understanding. Now, ẹni ká ṣe Ògbifọ gbólóhùn èdè Gẹ̀ẹ́sì sí èdè Yorùbá. We want to look at some sentences and you translate them. Number one, he was ashamed of his behavior. Simply put, you can translate that to ojú tì í nítorí ìwà rẹ̀. You get that? She slipped and fell on the hard ground. Ẹsẹ̀ rẹ̀ yọ̀, ó sì ṣubú sí orí ilẹ̀ líle. She slipped and fell on the hard ground. Ẹsẹ̀ rẹ̀ yọ̀, ó sì ṣubú sórí ilẹ̀ líle. Next, my father rarely travels on Sunday. Bàbá mi kì í sábà rin ìrìn àjò lọ́jọ́ ìsinmi. Rarely travels. You see that? Bàbá mi kì í sábà rin ìrìn àjò lọ́jọ́ ìsinmi. Next is, it rained cats and dogs yesterday. This is typical, what do you call it? Idiomatic expression. In English, it rained cats and dogs yesterday could be translated to òjò rọ̀ ó fẹ́rẹ̀ hú òkú ọ̀lẹ lánàá. Òjò rọ̀ ó fẹ́rẹ̀ hú òkú ọ̀lẹ lánàá. Okay, it means that it rained heavily yesterday. Cat and dog means it rained heavily yesterday. So like we said, we have to replace idiomatic expression or proverbs of that Yoruba to replace that of English. That's what we have done there. There is no smoke without fire. That's another idiomatic expression. It can be translated to bí kò bá ní ìdí obìnrin kì í jẹ́ kúmólú. Bí kò bá ní ìdí obìnrin kì í jẹ́ kúmólú. There is no smoke without fire. Another one is, tell me what I ought to do. Tell me what I ought to do. Translation is, sọ ohun tó yẹ kí n ṣe fún mi. Sọ ohun tó yẹ kí n ṣe fún mi. Next is, cocoa farmers are now working hard. That could be translated into, àwọn àgbẹ̀ oníkòkó tí ń ṣe iṣẹ́ àṣekára báyìí. Àwọn àgbẹ̀ oníkòkó tí ń ṣe iṣẹ́ àṣekára báyìí. Next is, Ade's mother died of poison about a year ago. It could be translated to májèlé ni ó pa ìyá Adé ní nǹkan bí ọdún kan sẹ́yìn. Or you can say ikú májèlé ni ìyá Adé kú ní nǹkan bí ogún ọdún sẹ́yìn, depending on how you want to translate that. Next is my father is the second in command in our church. That could be translated to bàbá mi ni igbákejì aláṣẹ ní ilé ìjọsìn wa. Bàbá mi ni igbákejì aláṣẹ ní ilé ìjọsìn wa. The last one is the man kicked the bucket yesterday before the doctors arrived. The man kicked the bucket yesterday before the doctors arrived. Could be translated into ọkùnrin náà ta tẹ́rù nípà ní àná. Kick the bucket, ta tẹ́rù nípà kí àwọn dókítà tó dé. Ọkùnrin náà ta tẹ́rù nípà ní àná kí àwọn dókítà tó dé. So there are a few examples of sentences in English that are translated into Yoruba. Now let's look at ṣíṣe ògbifọ̀ àyọkà. Translates a paragraph or composition. Comprehension, a passage. Yes, let's put it that way. Few words put into a paragraph here. Want to translate into Yoruba. The English format of that is Olawi was a renowned artist in this neighborhood. He painted the picture of our first king and placed it in the market square. Apart from the money he was paid for his great work, the tourist department was paying him a good sum of money as royalty every year on this work. His name is boldly written below the artistic work. Let's translate that into Yoruba. Okay? Now, Olawi jẹ́ gbajúmọ̀ oníṣẹ́ ọnà ní agbègbè yìí. Òun ló ya àwòrán ọba wa àkọ́kọ́, ó sì gbé sí gbàgede ọjà. Yàtọ̀ sí owó tí wọ́n san fún un lórí iṣẹ́ ńlá yìí, ẹ̀ka ilé iṣẹ́ ìrìn àjò afẹ́ wọ́n tún máa ń san owó gọbọi fún un bí èrè lọ́dọọdún lórí iṣẹ́ yìí. Orúkọ rẹ̀ wà ní kíkọ gbàgàdà nísàlẹ̀ iṣẹ́ náà. That is how to translate in Yoruba. I hope you take note of that. And that comes to the end of this lecture. Thank you.